Hello everybody. So I'm Ryan Ford. Be running Donkey Kong Country 2, 102% this time. Yo, thanks for the good lucks, everybody. Yeah, so I'll just start up the timer real quick. Count myself down, I guess. 3, 2, 1, go. So yeah, hope to deliver a good show for y'all. So yeah, it's 102%. So with the ruling, I need to collect everything, beat all the levels, collect all the bonuses, and I guess for legacy sake, collecting all of the DK coins, even though they actually don't count for percent. But it fits the spirit of the category, so it's part of the rules. So yeah, if there's a long row of enemies, usually I'm gonna try to do extended rolls through them and keep up extra roll speed. So rolling's faster than running in general, so you want to roll as much as you can, but usually you'll get a dead roll when the end of your roll animation, so your Kong will stop moving and lose all their speed if you hold the roll. So we always try to cancel rolls with jumps unless if certain conditions are met, like rolling through enemies sometimes, and yeah, there's a few other things, but I could talk about it forever. Yeah, so pretty much just 2 bonuses in that level, going quick through it. So yeah, I've got rope climbing a lot in this level, Main Brace Mayhem. So it's a little bit faster to jump up the ropes constantly instead of climbing straight up. So whenever there's a little bit of longer climbs, then I want to be always jumping, sorry. So 3 bonuses in this level, so 3. So here's the second bonus. Talk about it forever, then love the vibes. Yeah, so I guess to touch up on the roll thing, then so if you roll from when you don't have any run speed yet, then you can keep you don't have to jump to cancel your roll. You'll just start running. So yeah, there's a little bit of exceptions like that. So this bonus is unironically the hardest bonus, and I really don't want to fail it, so I just ended up grabbing the rope a little early there. And yeah, normally when you're falling all the way down, you want to grab all of those stars to save time, but it's very easy to fall too far and then just fall into the pit and fail the bonus, which would just waste a lot of time. First time playing? Yeah. Ooh, nice RNG there. So yeah, those coins could be in any of the chests. First time in this hour, exactly. Yeah, so when going through doors, like after I took that warp just now, it's a technique called fast doors, where since your roll speed is faster, if you let go of holding forward when going into a door, you can roll further into the door transition without actually triggering the transition yet. Because when you trigger it, then your Kong will just automatically like walk into the door like at a slower speed. So yeah, I actually have to visit the Kong family members for 1% for each of them. So it's quick in and out. Always good to see your family. Speaking of which, I just heard the doorbell, and I think my uncle and cousin just came over. So, so yeah, there could be an odd chance. This was unexpected, so there could be an odd chance that I might mute my mic for a bit if they come down to say hello for a bit. I didn't know that it was happening. So, that's just a forewarning for y'all. But I will not stop the run, though, if anything. Yeah, so need to take a warp. It's faster to do this level in 2 visits. Speaking of 2 visits, I actually forgot to revisit this level while I was talking about the family thing. So almost made a huge blunder there, but at least I caught it, so it's a very small time loss, if anything. Yeah, so since this bonus is near the start of the level, it's faster to take the warp and complete the level, because the DK coin's right at the end of the level, so you just warp, get the DK coin, and then beat the level. And then revisit a second time, so that when you press start and select, you can exit out of levels. So right when I touch that coin, I press start and select and exited out of the level while collecting that coin and skipping the fanfare. So yeah, it saves like 4 seconds, roughly. So doing this level in 2 visits, doing it a bit out of order compared to how I normally would, but now I'm back on track. So it is faster to go down vertically than to go up through the level. So taking the warp the first time, completing the level, taking the warp again, and then going down to get the bonuses and the DK coin over here. So I am playing on version 1.0 of the game because this category is faster on 1.0 due to differences in tricks between 1.0 and 1.1. And the camera is kind of wonky in 1.0, so when doing that fall to the bonus, you can occasionally take a death. That didn't count. Oh my gosh. So that's a huge time loss. Alright, so backup strats, I guess. Gonna use Ratley to get this bonus, because I tried to do the exit out to skip the fanfare, but I think I pressed start or frame too early, so unlucky. Alright, there you go. Now I got it. So visit Funky once. And yeah, with Ratley, I was doing a trick called double jumps as well. So there's short hop double jumps and true double jumps. So normally when you hold A, he does like this charge jump, which takes a bit to charge up. But if you hold that charge and tap the jump button, you can do a double jump. So you can like jump with that charge jump state kind of, and then jump out of that while you're in the air. So it's a faster snake tech. So yeah, the RNG Lord over here. Oh, that's terrible. I definitely was greedy and should have just went off of the nest once I got like bad RNG, but I was pretty greedy, so that's okay. Redo the fight pretty much, because you know, never lucky, but it's just how it be sometimes. Hopefully you're better off this time. So from the third cycle and fourth cycle, Crow will bonk the nest, then eggs will fly out, and you have a 50% chance to get, oh, there's no fakes this time. 50% chance to get fake or a real egg. Alright, so it looks like with all those mistakes, compared to a average run, I'm about a minute behind, but it's okay. We'll play better. So yeah, also Diddy's movement speed is faster than Dixie's, so generally when going in like horizontal levels when moving straight, especially, then you usually want to be Diddy over Dixie. So I did a trick there called a moonwalk, so I faced backwards. Or wait, that wasn't a moonwalk, I just delayed the screen scroll with that one, but yeah, since I delayed that screen scroll, then that enemy spawned a little later, so I could bounce over him without dropping my cannonball. 8 minutes for World 1. Yeah, normally, probably, ideally you want it to be a bit over 6.5 minutes, somewhere around there. But, yeah, I had to revisit the level, quite a bit of mistakes, plus the death, also probably wasted like 40-ish seconds. Yeah, this game is super dope. So yeah, I'm doing instant web platforms by pressing R and L at the same time. So, because normally there's a cooldown where if you press the button twice, then you'll shoot out the web platform, then you need to press the button again to create the platform, but there's a bit of a cooldown window that makes you not able to do instant platforms. But for whatever reason, if you press both buttons at the same time, it bypasses that window, so you can make instant platforms underneath you while you're rising in your jump, and you can travel vertically way faster with Squitter. Alright, good bonus. Good hot head hop overall. So yeah, another mechanic in this game that people usually learn later on through their playthroughs is if you roll off of ledges with either Kong, then you can, you can jump in midair while you're rolling. So yeah, to get into that bonus, I just rolled and jumped across the gap instead of hovering with Dixie. So you're going to be trying a trick. I've been doing this trick occasionally throughout the run called the Big Boy or Team Throw Super Jump. So when you horizontally throw your partner into an enemy, then when they're coming back to you, if you jump, let go of the jump button and then re-grab the jump button, then you can get a second jump in there. And with that, you're able to get enough height that you can spawn this warp barrel from underneath and get into it. Save about 3 seconds compared to the normal way each time that I did it. Yo, Fel, thanks for that sub and the good luck. Much appreciated. So yeah, another level where doing 2 visits and falling vertically is faster than climbing up the level, pretty much. So have a bit of visual and audio cues to know where to fall there to make that a little bit easier. Also, hello everybody. Yeah, I've been looking at chat while rambling at the same time, so hey, I'm glad for the greetings and compliments from everyone. So another start and select to exit out there while grabbing the coin. And now I'm going to be doing the first Lost World level. So each of these costs 15 Krem coins. So again, you get them from doing bonuses, and you get one for beating a boss as well. So there's some hard extra stages, pretty much. There's one per world, starting from World 2. Well, World 2 through World 6. World 7 doesn't have one either. And yeah, so of course in 102 I need to beat all of them and do the bonuses, which each yield a DK coin as well. So here's a bonus from this one. Yeah, a gimmick for this bonus is using your team throw to throw Dixie into these flitters without touching the zingers, because they'll damage you. If you take damage with the Kong you control, then you fail the bonus once. If you throw your partner into them, you actually don't fail the bonus, but you will lose that partner, so definitely got to be careful. Then yeah, the gimmick with this level, the tires and the spikes. So maybe trying a trick called Scrolly Scroll. I think it's the only time in this category that I do it. So making the scroll freak out. Oh, wow. Making the screen freak out by scrolling really fast. For some reason, if you shoot out of that barrel and land on the tire without landing on the ground, then it causes the camera to like freak out like that. Unfortunately, I died because I went probably a frame too early forward, so that's another massive time loss again, but it is what it is. Do another second attempt at it. There you go. And straight to the end. You kind of want to play the game again now? Definitely recommend. I love this game casually a lot, and I like watching people do casual playthroughs on their streams as well. I actually was not supposed to grab that DK, bro. So it's going to cause a lot more lag throughout the level, which probably lose a small amount of time here and there. It's nothing too bad. But I guess it does provide safety if I make more mistakes, though. So at least there's that upside. So yeah, this part has a lot of enemies, so it's going to cause quite a bit of lag. and over here. Especially grabbing that midway barrel. That midway barrel causes a lot of lag with all the enemies on screen, but having 2 Kongs is like actually like ludicrous how much lag it causes. Able to avoid it though. So yeah, this bonus is low-key a bit scary if you're trying to go really fast in it, so because of on guard, sometimes he's got some very janky hitboxes, so I'm gonna take it pretty safe because I don't want to lose like upwards of 20 seconds to fail him. So normally what you would do is like constantly stab or constantly lunge with him, and so that you keep your speed the whole way through, but yeah, you put yourself at pretty big risk to fail the bonus if you don't move well. Alright, so getting past Clapper. For whatever reason, when I try to run past him, like I'll end up bonking him a lot of times, so I jump over him in that spot because it seems like incredibly inconsistent. I don't know why. So yeah, this level, Red Hot Ride, is generally a pretty big reset point in the run. It's me trying to keep Rambi the whole way through, so I try really hard not to die, and especially not to die after getting the checkpoint. Yeah, so using a trick called Rambi double jump. So if you let go and re-grab the jump button in the air when you're in the charge state, then when you cancel the charge by pressing back, then he will double jump for whatever reason after canceling the charge. So with that, you can gain some extra distance in a lot of this level, and go through it with Rambi and save a lot of time. And even kind of unintentionally get into that bonus. So I also did what's called move your signpost. So I did a trick with it's called an invisible object. So I did a beetle clash onto the slope, and basically got nothing in my hand. And depending on what you load in order on the screen, you can end up oh, what? Alright, I probably shouldn't have been rambling. That's my fault. So the worst happened now, since I also got the checkpoint while dying. So this is going to be an incredibly brutal time loss, because now I gotta do this the very slow and intended way. Yeah, so I said this. So when I was doing a run of this in a GDQ hotfix show, I was saying, because I had an like, I don't know, similarly egregious start. I was saying that I was gonna probably go over estimate, but for that one, I was probably like about 3 minutes under estimate still that time, but I don't know. So far, this is like even worse than that one. So yeah, sorry if I go over estimate. Might be also worse for myself because so I'm gonna be doing commentary for there's an any percent tournament for this game going on, and for grand finals at 11 p.m. Eastern, so I a little bit on a timer in that case. But yeah, this run's kind of going worst case scenario, so I gotta step it up for the later game for sure. Yeah, so normally it would have looked really cool playing through the rest of this level with Rambi, but I misjudged where I was in the level, and I like misjudged where I was in the level, and tried to do the double jump like too soon and just like crashed into the beat. But that was my fault. It was because I was just talking too much, honestly. It's fine though. Yeah, now we're back on track yet again. Yeah, so doing this level in 2 visits yet again is faster. Oh, I airballed that. That's not good. Another huge time loss coming. So normally, so you want to do another big boy off of those guys, but oh, where am I going? Yeah, because I failed that, I have to take the intended way to get to this bonus. But here we are. So normally we make the community, we make a joke about how do we know that the coin is in that chest. But yeah, it's just always, whoops, it's just always there in that one particularly. I also was facing left and did a team up like right as I grabbed the coin to let the make the camera not scroll to the right, so that the Kongs would exit off screen after collecting the coin sooner to save some time. Oh, what the heck? This is sloppy. Alright, well, so yeah, you can skip some of the barrels by just shooting straight up pretty much to make that faster. And another animal buddy over here, Squawks. Well, yeah, also, so the community has a pretty big divide on about Rambi. So we've got either Heck Rambi, which is a global emote, each word as one word, and the start of each word capitalized. Because Rambi tends to ruin runs a lot, like how I just lost like a billion years in Red Hot Ride just now. I mean, this time it was like actually my fault instead of Rambi's jankiness, but yeah. So another exit out and cleaver. So there's a bit of RNG in this fight as well. The cannonballs, when they come down, will land in 1 of 4 spots. So ideally you want it to land as close as it can to him. So that was the second best spot. And that's the second worst spot. Another bad spot, but yeah. Now I'm gonna be doing what's called lava fly by hovering in a specific spot. You can get just enough distance to get across and not have to wait for Cleaver to come out of the lava and have him try to stab you, which triggers the hooks from coming down. When you do fly across though, you do have to bait him into attacking so that the hooks will still actually come down. So if you hit him before that, then the hooks will never come down, and then you can end up just soft locking on that side of the screen, which means that you need to purposely take a death if that does happen. All right, out of World 2. 22 minutes, holy moly. I don't remember like what time I'd normally have out of this world. I think I'm actually like 4 minutes behind, probably. It's pretty brutal, but it is what it is. So I've got Rambi again. So gonna be using the the Rambi charges quite a bit to traverse through the level. I do gotta remember to go through the no Rambi sign though and get a DK coin from him. And then here I will be doing so I need to bring this cloak over here and oh well, okay, there you go. So yeah, he throws a chest and has a cannonball in there, so gotta make sure not to lose track of him or lose the chest, otherwise you gotta take a death and try again. Alright, so the next pair of arrow barrels, I'm gonna team throw into it, which it's slower than just jumping into it, but doing the team throw into there gives you a called a super jump state. So when I take damage here, Dixie jumped up a little bit higher when I got control of her. So you're able to swamp fly, so you can hover just across the swamp there, instead of taking that arrow barrel underneath and kind of going through a slow auto scroller. What is happening? Alright, well, at least I didn't fail the bonus with the missed shot. Because you get put like right at the end of the level, so it would be rough to fail that bonus. So, just took it slow after the mistake. Yeah, so now we got Glimmer's Galleon, so this level's pretty hard to optimize because like swimming you want to kind of try to like, oh wow, already you want to try to cut like corners as best you can, but if you like touch corners, you lose like pretty much all your speed, so it's very easy to lose a lot of time without really noticing. Also, normally you do like more than half of this level with, ideally you do it with one Kong just for lag reduction in some parts, like this part especially. And but you know, if I make a mistake, then I'm gonna die, so I just take the second Kong for safety, because it doesn't really save that much time from like lag reduction. Yeah, so if you played this game, then you probably know that there's some there is a bonus at the start of the level, but yet again, gonna be doing this level in 2 visits to collect everything, because yet again, faster using start and select. So yeah, thanks for the words of encouragement, everybody. By the way, I've been again, I've been looking at chat while talking, like not really ignoring y'all, but I'm reading as best I can too, while trying to talk about the game. Yeah, so revisit the level. So we got the bonus at the very start here. So if you do go further into the level and get Glimmer, then you can have light in this level, or in this bonus, but it's fine navigating in the dark. So to save a bit of time, you can actually like swim over this coin, which makes you walk out of the bonus a little sooner, but you can actually accidentally swim over the coin and exit the bonus, so I guess for that case, I'm glad I failed it unintentionally, but good enough. Yo, thanks for the compliment, by the way. So yeah, with both Kongs, you can team throw, and yeah, so I've got this, level with where you go backwards to get the first DK coin, or to get the DK coin, sorry. When I figured that out as a kid, I had like thought I was a genius, honestly, but it's a pretty good game design, if anything. Yeah, so this level is like fairly hard to, or I should say it's like pretty easy to make mistakes rather than like hard to navigate. If you make a mistake, then yeah, you're probably dead, because it's very easy to just slip off the level. Yeah, so pretty easy bonus with Splitter, and I tried my best to jump over bees and, oh well, I went too slow there, so just gotta be careful. Okay, that was a greedy play on my part. I should have just played that part safe once I made a mistake, but it's all good. Grab the mid barrel just in case stuff like that happens. Yeah, so I'm just gonna jump instead there. So the rolling mechanics on the croc heads is kind of weird. You kind of have to start your roll like later than normal, so it's very easy to like slide off of croc heads and take a death. Proof that the run is not free. Yeah, it definitely takes a lot of practice. Yeah, there's a lot of like resources, guides, and there's also like the speedrun wiki and a pretty helpful community in the Discord. So I think it's very nice for like getting into, and then once you get used to the game through a lot of practice, it you know, things will come to you as long as you practice and grind. So yeah, we've got Rattle Battle. So Rattly is faster in the air compared to on the ground, so you want to be pretty much just jumping as much as possible. Probably gonna take damage, so I'm gonna slow down here. So yeah, hidden DK coin. It's like decently hidden inside that broken part of the ship. And yeah, kind of routing like your jumps, like how high you jump and stuff. It's pretty important for navigating this level quickly. So generally what I did was just like kind of copy the movement from like top runners. So here, I actually don't even know how to do this optimally. I should look at like top runners doing this, because on the wiki, this bonus is outdated. So I gotta figure that out eventually. Oh, whoops. I'm gonna slow down here. Yeah, so I probably won't try. I'm gonna probably try not to like play dangerous anymore for a lot of stuff. So if I'm ever like off my movement, then probably not gonna play greedy, since I've already lost like 5 years to the early like 1/3 of the run. So I forgot to revisit that level for the bonus at the start. So after I beat this level, I got to remember to go back for the bonus. Yeah, Black Ice Battle. This level's really cool. So you can't see below yourself, which makes it pretty hard to do quickly. But yeah, there's a lot of like bees and like crooks and stuff. So pretty much just memorization and practice getting through this level. And really don't want to lose this cannonball coming up. Like this chest here with this cannonball, you really don't want to lose it, because you don't really get a second chance at the bonus. You'd have to die and then start at the mid barrel, or redo the level after completing it if you want to do it. If you need to collect the DK coin. So I'm gonna play this bonus safe, because again, you don't get second chances if you make a mistake. And yeah, touching any of those bees is a failed bonus, so definitely want to be careful. Yeah, so this ending, play pretty safe too. There you go. Because yeah, if you lose a Kong there, then you need to revisit the level to get them back, because there's a DK barrel at the start of the level, so you need to revisit and get them back. So it loses a bit of time because of all the screen transitions, like the fade in, fade out, when starting and leaving the level. Yeah, team throw up here, and easy bonus. Yeah, so here I'm gonna be doing another super jump by swapping in the water, which will trigger it. Oh, what the? Yeah, so get a really high one there by taking damage. So it can get into that barrel a very unintended way, because normally what would happen is when you go through the level, the water will rise quite a bit, and with that you need to get an invincibility barrel, which will be one that I grab after this bonus, and then you need to swim down in the water, because there's that piranha that'll chomp you if you're in the water. But with this invincibility barrel, then you won't take damage. So it's a very, very clever bonus, but yeah, we're able to cheese it thanks to that super jump. So you do another super jump when I swapped in the water to skip a lot of the level. Whoops. And yeah, so cannonball bonus. Yeah, last bonus of the level. Like right when you touch the coin, but did it a little bit early. Yeah, and so here, yeah, using the invincibility barrel again to be able to swim and get that DK coin. Then if you move well, you can keep your a super jump state from exiting the bonus, and you can swap on top of the goal to swap your Kong order while triggering the goal, but I didn't get it, so it's a small time loss, if anything. But yeah, this song probably reminds you of your childhood. Going back and forth was not on purpose. And damage boost in here to kind of cheese having to go all the way around to get into this bonus. But yeah, so there's a tech called quick shot. So if a barrel is facing in the direction that you already want to go when you shoot into it, then you have a 3-frame window to shoot right as you enter. So yeah, I missed like a decent amount of quick shots, but I hit some of them. Alright, back to 2 Kong. So assuming that I keep Diddy, I'm going to try for a trick called Vine Clip. There it is. So yeah, with that you could team throw. So you can do a big boy and it gives you like just enough height that you can kind of clip your head through the brambles. Some of those brambles up top like don't damage you when you touch them for whatever reason. So because of that, you can kind of clip your partner when you throw to get through and skip a couple sections of the level. There's like another skip that also saves time, but it's slower than Vine Clip though. Alright, and with that, easy bonus. And yeah, so with Kong fanfares, they what's there to say about Kongs? So Diddy's guitar or Dixie's guitar solo is faster than Diddy's rap by about close to 3.5 seconds. So we always want to end boss fights with Dixie if we can. So yeah, Cudgel is a pretty big snooze fest, but and it's like 1.5 minutes long too. But yeah, you can hit him from the back. Oh shoot, I messed up. With the back of Dixie's hair when she's throwing the barrel to save some frames per cycle. But there I lost the cycle and took damage, so you know, I lost 1 billion years in exchange for trying to save like 20 frames. But it is what it is. Just try not to die as Diddy, if anything. So he takes 6 hits to kill as well, so yeah, quite a bit of a fight to go. So yeah, the way to time with Dixie to get those backside hits is kind of counting Dixie's like oscillations when she picks up the TNT barrel. But then again, because I was talking, I couldn't count to 4 while talking at the same time. Counting's hard in general. But that's fine. Probably lost like, I don't know, 15 seconds to that. Cause yeah, we're gonna get a nice Diddy rap along with it. Alright, so Hornet Hole. Normally, just because it's easier, I normally use Dixie in this level, but since I'm already Diddy, I'll try to do the Diddy strats instead. Oh, whoops. So yeah, is this... What? I think I fat-fingered the jump button by accident. So otherwise, I don't know why I got hit there, but that was weird. But yeah, so now I've got Squitter again, and normally in any percent, we would do another scrolly scroll in this level, which people love people love to watch, but unfortunately 102% because there is a DK coin I need to collect, and also one bonus I need to go to, then can't do it. So there it is, because there was that bee in the way of the shaft to fall down, so needed to. Alright, I'm gonna just play this part safe because. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, normally you want to dismount and jump over that bee I shot, but it actually loses a lot of time if you fail that and lose Diddy. Yo, thanks for the compliment. Yeah, so using the instant web platforms again to get up here. And kind of Yoshi Squitter by dismounting over the pit. So need to revisit this level to get 2 bonuses as well. So yeah, there's actually a bonus on top of this bonus. So this bonus is very trivial, kind of like a tutorial on honey climbing, I guess. And then on top of this bonus, you can team throw up, and there's another bonus. But yeah, this one, yeah, I gotta kill bees with this chest until it breaks. It is faster to just clash the chest into them instead of throwing the chest by a little bit, so. And exit out with a start select. So yeah, now we got target terror, which is quite a bit of an auto scroller. I guess there's a little bit of activity since I'm gonna have to like get the bonuses as well. So it's not super boring in this category, I guess. So yeah, wanna grab the green checkmark barrels, and they open the doors, otherwise you lose a Kong if you miss. And then later there'll be red X barrels, which close an open door and then lose a Kong. Yeah, this is one of my favorite tracks in the game as well. You only get to hear it twice, unfortunately, like in a run, because there's only like 2 levels with the song. Yeah, so oddly enough, so when you're trying to destroy them all, I left one enemy alive because for whatever reason, when you get rid of squawks, then the game counts it as an enemy dying, and it gives you the coin. So I left like one enemy that was like really far to the left, was still alive. But yeah, failing bonuses in this level is really punishing since you can't backtrack to get them, so you'd have to revisit. So you definitely don't want to miss anything in this level, or like fail a bonus or something. So yeah, if you follow that enemy down, then it's another bonus over here. Run invalidating trick. I need to hit. I'm not sure about that. We'll see in a second. Alright, close to the end of this level. So yeah, you can skip over some of these flitters, which saves about 1.5 seconds per one that you skip. Oh. Is that the trick you were talking about, Prince Leaf? So yeah, swag balloon. So there's the camp of swag balloon and say no to swag, because you don't want to kill your run. Oh, whoops. So normally I'm supposed to do a big boy off of that beetle to get that invincibility barrel a little bit faster, but I missed the big boy. But it's all good. So that's another bonus that you can't retry in the same visit, so you really don't want to fail this bonus. This box is trying, so. Alright, pretty slow, but at least I didn't fail if anything. Grabbing all the Kong pieces. Yeah, it's pretty rare you'll see all the Kong letters being grabbed. I don't need the lives, come on. So yeah, also difference between Japanese and US version of this game. Some of these sections have like more enemies in the US version. I'm playing in Japanese though, so it is a bit easier. It doesn't really save time as long as you don't make mistakes. Oh, that's actually really, really bad. I took damage there. So I was supposed to do a skip by scrolling the camera up where the no squawk sign was, and then take damage there, and it would kind of like despawn the no squawks, despawn the no squawk sign, and then you can oh gosh, you can what's it called? Do that section that I did with Squitter as squawks instead, and like fly through it instead of using webs. It's all good. Got through it though. Oh my god, man. That was such a horrible misinput. Oh wow. Well, at least I grabbed the mid barrel, if anything. Rough death, but that's how it be sometimes. Oh, whoops. Forgot how to do this part in like from like worthless category. Yeah, so I guess I was greedy and I talked about not doing greedy stuff when something bad happens, but so look at how meme that hitbox was like when I got hit. Alright, well, I'm gonna just grab this case because yeah, I mean, what's another like couple seconds? I've already lost like 30 years to mistakes. But yeah, sometimes this category just gets you. Yeah, so yeah, I wanted to skip under the like little B ring the other time. Alright, didn't get a drop to B press this time, so should be fine through the level. I hope. B press, yeah, B press, yeah. Alright, cool, we got through it. Yeah, so I think I'm like guaranteed to go overestimate already, even though I'm like not even that far into the run. Yeah, didn't manage to play better either with how egregious the start was, so. Sometimes it's just how it be. Alright, so yeah, you can speed up that bonus a little bit by jumping on the enemies. It barely saves time though, if anything. So yeah, Rickety Race. This level doesn't have a checkpoint at all either, but it's a pretty fast auto scroller, fast moving auto scroller. Yeah, just try to make sure not to run into pits and try not to bounce off of enemies into pits. It's the big thing. So the most notable one is the number 2 guy, the second place dude. If you mess up, you can like pretty easily fall into a pit. Yeah, here he is. Whoa, Kong letters? What is this? So yeah, won the race to get the DK coin. Probably favorite stage in the game. Nice, nice. So gotta remember to visit Cranky, because he's right in your path in this world. So it's optimal to visit him in World 4 or World 5. Oh my god. How do you miss that? I don't know. Alright, we try that again. Good thing it was a pretty short death at least. So yeah, Mudhole March. This level is fairly difficult. Very easy to fall into pits, like just about anywhere in this level, or bonk into things. yeah, if anything, yeah, this eagle pit is like pretty scary to navigate in general. And there I got a 2-1 jump to get into the bonus barrel a little faster than team throwing into it. So yeah, to do a 2-1 jump, you have to press jump and press team up 2 frames later before you get into the air. And then when your team up completes, then the first or second frame after your team up completes, you can get a higher jump. So I scrolled the screen a little later, so you can actually skip, you can avoid bonking, clashing your cannonball into that barrel, but I didn't scroll enough, I think, so I had to just take that clash. Which, I mean, loses like, I think it's like 3/4 of a second, so it's not much. Yeah, so... Oh, whoops. Alright, yeah, I kind of did that wrong, but it's fine. So yeah, you can get over this pit with like 2 barrels, but playing it safe with 3. So yeah, really want to grab this DK coin, otherwise gotta redo the whole level if you miss that. So, and not fail it. So we'll lose like probably like 1.5 minutes if you miss. So yeah, Clobber Carnage. Here's the 3rd Lost World level. So yeah, the gimmick is all these clobbers. They can bounce you around like every which way if you get like ganged up by them. So you don't want to get bonked into pits or spikes by them. I'm gonna be using some of them to my advantage to get more invisible objects, like I did with the move your signpost thing. And with that, I'm gonna attempt to corrupt, what's it called? Corrupt these rotatable barrels to make them shoot me extremely far across these pits instead of going through these auto scrollers. Alright, nice. Yeah, it saves about like 20 seconds for each one that you get, so... Hey, at least I got both this time. It's clobber in time. The thing. Alright, so have just enough distance to damage boost and use your invincibility frames to get over the spike pit there. And there's a hidden bonus right here at the end too. Fortunately, if I do fail this bonus, you can at least like retry it. Oh, I guess I'm doing the slightly slower strat because I forgot to do an extra trick. It's all good. So, gonna try to quick shot this one. I missed the quick shot, but again, barely loses time. Right, so now I got Ramby Rumble. It's another beehive level. I forgot in Hornet Hole, you know, honey climbing is actually pretty hard in general, so to do optimally, it's like for like high level runners and top runners, you can like pretty much like always improve at honey jumping. So it's cool. It's a decent amount of depth to it. You can always get better. So yeah, here's a bonus. What do I do here again? Oh, right. Yeah, since I play a bunch of different categories, I like sometimes forget the movement a little. So just gonna grab that mid barrel for safety. In case of death from a certain rhino. So Ramby's back with a vengeance. So I'm gonna use oh my god, use the double jump to get that DK coin. I'm gonna be trying a strat here called the death jump. So I am dead if I fail, but I got it. I think there's about a 5-frame window that when you do a Ramby double jump there, you can scroll the screen just enough that makes that pit below not a pit, because you're normally supposed to go around and down there, but you can like scroll the camera enough to make that not a death spot. So if you do the double jump too early, then you're dead, and if you do it too late, then you just won't jump and you're dead. So it is quite a bit risky. It doesn't save much time either, but swag. Alright, so we got King Zing. So the community mentions a lot is never sleep on the king. So yeah, King Zing, actually his movement speed is different depending on what version you're playing on. So since I'm on 1.0, he actually moves incredibly slow, if you notice. 1.1, they sped him up significantly. So the movement for when he's this big phase is the strats are actually like completely different depending on what version you play. So it can be pretty easy to mess up if you're forgetting. If you play a lot of categories. Because version 1.1 is generally used for any percent. Because all of the wrong warps that you would do in that category all only work on that version. Then version 1.0 has its own like set of pretty broken tricks. So since you don't wrong warp, or since you can't wrong warp in 102% because you need to actually beat the levels to count for percent, then then there'd be no point in playing 1.1 in this category. Whoops. So yeah, this level's pretty cozy. Ghostly Grove. So I've got these ghost ropes. Oh, if my jump will input, I can not waste time. Yeah, so I got these ghost ropes and just like cruise horizontally through the level. Never mind, it's already over. Yeah, no zingers out here. So yeah, this takes what, 5 hits to break? And yeah, I can skip under some of these ropes too, the roll jump. So I really don't want to grab that chest, so just move cleanly through it. And a big boy here for this bonus to skip more ghost ropes. You can skip under that first rope and grab the second, but it's pretty risky for failing the bonus. So I never go for it personally. So I'm gonna try to roll through all of these enemies over here. You can gain a lot of speed and like clip through the rope and not grab it, so you actually do have to be careful about that extended roll through all those enemies. And there I did a team up goal, so same as when I explained the 2-1 jump. You press jump and then press team up 2 frames after, then you get like just enough height that you can actually trigger the goal when you team up. So yeah, Haunted Hall, Tupac's Library, also the level. People have often asked, did you know that Drake sampled this song for one of his songs? And since I'm from Toronto, I definitely know all about that. So yeah, bonus on top of a bonus, another one. So yeah, I think this one's really cool. Like getting the backwards barrel, or that boost barrel to go backwards, and that makes you go backwards enough into this next bonus. I think that's really cool. So I got the we call the Mario 64 bonus because you need to get 120 stars. A lot faster than Mario 64 tasks would do it. Fellow Ontarioan, nice. Yep. Born and raised. So yeah, there's some spots where you can keep your speed if you keep some of your speed if you jump. So there's actually like a routing to how you're supposed to jump optimally. So yeah, usually I think the general idea, generally it's just best to copy the task video for this one to know where to jump. I need to actually like study that because I have not. So yeah, I really don't want to miss this bonus either. If I did, I would have had to take a death and start from the barrel, which loses a lot of time. So yeah, the Monka steer bonus. Really don't want to fail it, so it goes fast. Alright, cool. Yeah, song only for... Yeah, this is like the only level that has this song too. So yeah, obviously main gimmick of this level is to not have the timer run out, because Cackle, who's following, he will damage you. So yeah, also grabbing certain minus barrels during the route. So yeah, make sure not to forget that DK coin either. Yeah, grabbing certain minus barrels in the route just to optimize jumping movement. So they're just in the way. Alright, so we've got, whoops, got Gusty Glade. 90% you optimally do like the hardest wrong warp in the game, but fortunately this is 102. Oh, wow. I missed the barrel despite getting the 2-1 jump. Say it was wise to do so. Goodness. Yeah, so yeah, the wind blows you backwards. It's like pretty much the gimmick of this level. Or it blows you forward. So yeah, use it to your advantage in some spots. So yeah, this bonus is actually pretty tough to optimize. I can like never do it too well. Oh no. I was gonna say that was kind of like mediocre, but then I messed it up, so never mind. Alright, yeah, so I'm gonna be doing a team throw down here to skip a wind cycle and also to get a super jump state. Do what's called the LZ swap. So I assume that LZ discovered or maybe popularized to do that goal swap there with an airborne state. As a top level Japanese runner of the game. Yeah, so this level PCP stolen from a friend in the community. It's generally like the party trick level, because like spectators love it, because you yeah, you just go downwards without like seeing anything below you. And but because of the bonuses, it kind of like kills the flow a little bit comparatively. Oh, whoops, did not mean to grab the midpoint parrot. It's shameful. Teasing about the shameful part, just the the wiki has like this arrow and like big letters saying do not grab the midpoint parrot. Oh no, I missed the shot. Yeah, it's faster to shoot that last zinger instead of grabbing the TNT barrel, but no matter. So I really don't want to get hit in this section. Okay, I'm good. Otherwise, it's like pretty much a guaranteed death if you get hit halfway down there. Ugh. Itchy nose. So yeah, last free fall. There you go. Yeah, it's probably one of my more practice levels in general. So usually do it decently well. Not always though. Sometimes hard strats are hard. Jumped a little late, so bonked off the TNT clobber. So I'm gonna swap here for a safer strat compared to the optimal strat. Yeah, so a lot of instant platforms and a damage boost there to get an extra jump too. So yeah, of course, like one bad mistake is like certain death in this level, so it's usually daunting for a lot of new runners and stuff. So even some like older runners too. Whoa, that was sloppy, but good enough. So having those webs back there allows you to be able to what's it called? Allows you to be able to get back to that bonus a little faster. All right, playing this safe because I don't want to fail that bonus and waste a lot of time. Oh, I'm a little far back. So yeah, I'm able to do that second damage boost because I swapped to Dixie. Where if I was doing the Diddy route for this level, then you'd have to kind of go underneath all of those bees instead of over top and then doing the damage boost. Because you can't go too high up because then the camera will stop scrolling and you'll kind of like hit invisible ceilings eventually. So I think that's to prevent you from going really high and just like cheesing the level instead of like navigating through the bees and stuff. So yeah, this DK coin is really cruel. So of course if you miss it, you have to redo the whole level, which loses like a minute and a half roughly. But in addition to that, the coin is only visible for 11 frames, so it's like very easy to mistime your shot. Oh, come on. So yeah, RNG for this boss too. So what's it? So the barrels can spawn either left, right, or middle, and you know, even odds for all of them to appear on either spot. So ideally, you don't want to get left spawns at all. Oh no, that's not good. And also in version 1.0, this boss also moves slower, just like King Zing. So you really don't want to. Oh. Nah, I'm just kidding. That death was on purpose though. After I lost Diddy, I figured I'd just show off that fake death there. But yeah, yeah, ideally you don't want to get left barrel spawns like I did on that last cycle. Oh, got the instant Kong back. So if you what's it called? If you touch the DK barrel and land on that clobber at the same time, then you can get Diddy back. So yeah, that end of the fight was actually a struggle because I got bad RNG on the last cycle. So I was very close to actually dying, but but I managed to dodge the second last throw or mini Neki. Yeah, I would lose like a bit over a minute if I did die, but oh goodness, good thing I just grabbed that mid barrel right there. So that's a pretty minor time loss. Not good though, since already been losing a billion years. So yeah, on guard hitboxes are kind of janky, so sometimes you'll get hit here, sometimes you won't. Oh, what? So yeah, there's a bonus down here, so I gotta cut myself short a little. Music department in this game's so good. I know, right? Reminds everyone of their childhood. So yeah, I really don't want to fail this bonus either. You know, it's not too difficult, but it's very easy to trade hits with that last beat if you fall forward into him. So I played that extra careful. So yeah, if I swim right into the goal right now, then it would trigger a fanfare, which would be slower than doing what I just did. Alright, so the penultimate. Well, generally this is usually the last Lost World level, but it didn't go to Fiery Furnace in World 5. That's on purpose. So that will be the final one in this category. So yeah, animal antics. So using all of the animal buddies throughout this level, and yeah. So there's some like pretty difficult platforming in the latter half. So around now, pretty much. I'm gonna grab this mid barrel for safety because if I die in like the parts that I might expect to maybe take a death, then if I don't grab the mid barrel, it would lose like a minute and a half. So definitely just be careful in that case. So yeah, this bonus is not too bad to fail because you can pretty much immediately go back into it and retry. That's not a very long bonus. So yeah, you can skip over that squitter barrel to save about 3 seconds, but not too big of a deal. It's better than failing the bonus, if anything. So yeah, using instant web platforms yet again to easily navigate. So yeah, this level's pretty notorious for its difficulty, casually. So the speedrun wiki just says the wind is a gimmick. So I'll try to do this damage list, so take it a little slow there. Despite it not showing my second, okay, there, now it shows my second column. But yeah, yeah, so I'm Dixie, I think, so I want to do, well, I messed up, it's fine. So I want to do a true double jump so that I could go through the sign at a very high height, and then go through the go over the bees, those red bees, instead of taking the arrow barrel below. Oh, what the heck? Controls, please. That was weird. I pressed down, but then I got like, oh jeez. I pressed down, but I got like left instead, so probably down and left. So that caused me to get hit. So get under that bee for the bonus over here. So this one can be a little bit dicey for failing, but you can get in between 2 flitters and bounce on both at the same time to save time. And want to be careful of this cutlass right here, because don't want to start the level over like right by the mid barrel. Yeah, kind of had the wrong Kong order from taking damage at the wrong time. So I just did the swap there. So yeah, there's a DK coin, so want to go low into the wind there. So otherwise I would have to take a death if I miss that coin. So yeah, there's a trick called Ghetto B skip, which, okay, cool, I got it. Yeah, so you can skip under one of those Bs, like the middle B, with one wind cycle. So it saves like 2 seconds. Loses quite a lot if you fail it because, wait, why again? I forgot actually. Oh yeah, loses quite a bit if you fail it because if you you can't get your Kong back at the end of the level, so you would have to revisit one of the levels to, because you need to start the next level with both Kongs. So yeah, there I did a moonwalk, kind of slowly, because that barrel I picked up is a clobber. And if you bonk him, he'll potentially bonk you into the goal, and then yeah, you can finish the level like without getting that bonus. So you'd have to do the whole level again, which would probably lose like close to a couple minutes. So, oh wait, what am I doing? Wrong category. I was about to attempt the wrong warp in this level, but it's not what I'm supposed to do. So I need to keep this DK barrel throughout the level. Holding it in my hand right now for lag reduction, because if you leave it on the ground, it does cause a little bit of lag if there's too many enemies. And yeah, this level is the longest auto scroller in like the whole DKC trilogy, like by a lot too. So I'm gonna be trying to do this level in 2 visits by doing a trick called a goal summon. So around a third of the, oh wait, probably like a quarter of the way into the level roughly. Gonna try to get an invisible object which should summon the goal after I take damage. And because you actually hit the goal, then it completes the level. Like normally completes the level. All right, here we go. All right, cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna play through Arctic Abyss next, and then revisit Castle Crush, because I didn't collect like anything for 102% in there, so I need to go through. Like, I didn't get a jump input. Come on. What'd I do here? Yeah, so I'm gonna have to revisit this level again too. That's a pretty huge time loss too. Because I can't get the DK coin now because I can't team up because of that eat jump input. So yeah, pretty bad error, but it is what it is. And yeah, playing this part as Diddy too is like pretty, it's like more difficult as well. So you can't just hover over stuff for free like Dixie. What the heck? Yeah, so I got on guard here, and hey yo, thanks. Oh, of course I failed that. So if you do the lunge like around when you like just touch the water, then you get like downward speed as well. So you can just like swim straight into the DK coin without doing extra movements. Alright, now I've got Dixie back, so gonna be doing, it's called Throw Your Girlfriend. So I threw her into an invisible invincibility barrel. Had to make her cry for the speed, but I picked her up. Yeah, so I need to revisit this level. I've actually never had to like back this up, so I forget if you can just team throw up here to yeah, okay, you can. Cool. All right, so there's the DK coin. a quick, what the heck? Quick revisit. Yeah, so now I've got Castle Crush again, and a nice amount of bananas. So this time in this revisit, oh, also I let that rat die by the crusher because it saves like 2 frames, but yeah. Yeah, so I need to revisit this level because there's still 2 bonuses and the DK coin, which I never got. And then when I collect them, then I will exit out of the level. So I want to keep this barrel again because I avoided getting the Ramby barrel over there, which ideally is what's intended for you to get the bonus. But you can use this DK barrel to get the bonus in one of 2 ways. Either just intentionally like hit the bonus, or you can also use an invisible object to trigger the bonus early and save like 5 seconds. But I don't know, it kind of annoyingly doesn't work for no reason sometimes when I try. So it would lose like 1.5 minutes if I failed it. So I'm not gonna go for the invisible object strat. I may just do the safe and easy thing. Oh man, I suck at this game. Yeah, I was trying to be careful not to pick up this barrel while rolling into an enemy, because it would trigger I would have taken damage, but I put the barrel down in an awkward spot, so I made that hard for myself. But it's fine, now I'm back on track. Yeah, so I wanted to try and do a 2-1 jump to get enough height. Potentially get enough height here to team throw up a bit early. Because yeah, you can kind of like outrace the crusher like a little bit with some team throw skips. And big boy right there to keep skipping the crusher a little bit. If I failed that big boy, or sorry, if I failed that team throw over that bee, you could actually take a death on purpose, and then when you re-enter the level, the crusher will have caught up. So as long as you get the mid barrel, it still saves some time. So the squawks there, I got yeah, the DK coin, and transformed him into a barrel for this next bonus. So yeah, if you notice how the crusher, like Dixie, just goes through it. Showing that off a little bit. So yeah, I want to exit out when I touch this coin. Oh, I did not exit out, so lose like 4 seconds there. I keep making her cry. So yeah, Chaining Chamber. I like this level warpless a lot. 102%. Well, it's like all the warpless movement, but also need to make some detours for extra stuff. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. The rope climbing is like pretty hard to do well. Oh yeah, except this bonus is like pretty laggy, so can be annoying to try to go fast because of that. Oh, come on. And yeah, egregious hitboxes sometimes too. But yeah, I can pretty quickly retry this bonus at least. But yeah, I undershot my movement a little bit there. I saw that pun. I saw that pun. Alright, so yeah, between these ropes and hooks, this movement I think is really cool. It's also an invincibility barrel here, which help you traverse through these bees a little faster. No, come on, smooth. Well, still decent at least, but not great. What? Okay, there you go. So there's an invisible wall here. I'm gonna just play this safe and not take damage. And that's intended to go through that wall. It's just a hidden wall for that bonus. So that bonus is pretty easy. Just want to shoot into the barrels to optimize your movement. So I'm gonna try to clip through this wall, which is a version 1.0 specific thing. So if you swap and hold left and then press left. Oh, I want to get hit. Yeah, there you go. You swap and hold left, then you can clip through that wall, and yeah, you can also team throw up through it a little, through the wall above too. So saves going up and down a couple times. All right, and next up, Toxic Tower, which it's a pretty difficult level for a lot of people. It's pretty easy to sometimes throw a run to its level too. So yeah, using double jumps to traverse faster, and the true double jump here to get enough height to get this arrow barrel for the DK coin. Oh, that one's always cutting it close. So yeah, squawk section, so mostly want to try to cut corners and not bonk walls really. Because I bonked like 3 walls. And yeah, gonna avoid taking avoid taking damage here. In other categories, it's optimal to, or kind of optimal to damage boost through that red beat instead of waiting for him to get out of your way. But yeah, you do want to start the next couple levels with both Kongs, so ideally don't want to take damage. So gotta make sure not to fail this bonus, otherwise redoing the whole level. Oh wait, no, taking a death would be faster. So yeah, with instant platforms, makes it a lot easier. Right there. All right, and here we go. We've got easiest level in the game. Probably tied with world record on that one for my IL. No hands too. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so there's a trick called the jump where you can jump under the cloak that I just despawned. That throws a TNT barrel. It saves like, I think it saves less because of the lag of having 2 Kongs in this category, but normally saves like 0.8 seconds roughly. So yeah, needed both Kongs because it needed a team throw up there for this bonus. So normally you're supposed to use Dixie's hover, but some precise movement you can just do it with Diddy instead of slowly hovering down with Dixie. I meant to grab that mid barrel, but I'll just grab it for safety. So did race skip there, so you can skip the trigger for racing Screech. So he's just waiting forever for splocks, I guess. And yeah, taking this path over here to get the DK coin. Yeah, unfortunately, you skip a banger though with the race skip though. And there's a B ring skip instead of waiting for it. And then just navigate a little bit. So to navigate that last part, So when you're flying and also when you're swimming, you can get like up swims and down swims if you're holding up or down respectively. And up fly and down fly. So if you hold down and press B to flap up, then you'll get a lower flap. And if you're holding up, then you get a higher one. So you can kind of do like the down fly a lot through that part to make it easier to kind of get through fast. So yeah, K rule. So this fight's like nearly like 3.5 minutes. It's a pretty long fight. Yeah, what's it to say? Yeah, so that one is RNG for that cycle because either spike ball cannonballs can turn back to a normal cannonball, but if you what's it called? Yeah, if you do it properly, like you don't lose time, regardless of which one that you get. Since you still have to wait for him to suck the blunderbuss, so it's not so bad. So yeah, this cycle. Oh, I waited so long. So yeah, you want to optimize throwing the cannonball into his blunderbuss as early as you can. Don't want to be too early because then it'll bounce off him and you could potentially lose a cycle, which could lose like up to like 25 seconds. So depending on which cycle you're on. Like this cycle is extremely long, so if you lose this cycle, it takes like 25 seconds, for example. And K rule waits like really awkwardly long in this cycle too, so before he starts sucking. So yeah, definitely want to be careful with that. And yeah, for the fans, got the blue Kongs. So yeah, don't want to grab the red ones because I'll lose the blue. Then yeah, for purple. Careful now. Yeah, so what you want to do is just outrun him sucking you. So since Diddy's run speed's faster, you can actually just like run against the wall the whole time pretty much. Just hold like Y and left pretty much the whole time. And not time yet, but nice fight. So I do have to wait 2 minutes to reset. Otherwise the game won't save. So gotta be waiting quite a bit. So yeah, the strat with Dixie there, so I was staying a little bit further away from the wall, but also not far enough that, not so far, so that K rule would always be to the right of me, so I can start running left when he appears. You can outrun it that way. So yeah, chat AMA while we're waiting, I guess. So yeah, when the credits start, then that's when the game saves. So yeah, got like about a minute-ish to wait. And then yeah, there's 2 more levels after that pretty much. Fiery Furnace, which ideally I just hit the skip or the big skip. And then final boss is it's only about a third of the length of that fight, so it's significantly shorter. It's like one very long cycle pretty much, so it's not so bad. But yeah, I think you're gonna be like. So yeah, I was talking about how I'm gonna like for sure be overestimate, but I forget how long this last segment takes. I think I'll be like barely over. How scary that Mario is. So there is a side category I like a lot that's called all DK coins, aka beat Mario. So you need to get enough DK coins to beat Mario on the podium, basically, which is all of them. So there's a side category for beat Mario, there's one for beat Link, and one for beat Yoshi. Which, yeah, Link wasn't there since I had, or Yoshi wasn't there since I had wait, is it Yoshi or Link? Link wasn't there because I already beat him. There you go. Oh wait, I'm Dixie. Oh, because I did the blue. Because I did the blue Kongs. I never swapped back to Diddy. All right. So I want to be Diddy here for the strat. Hopefully I got it. Yeah, I did. Okay. So the infinite barrel glitch. So yeah, that timer barrel, or this controlled barrel, has a timer for 5 seconds. But if you take damage right as it hits 0, then you can yeah, right as it hits 0, then the timer gets canceled, so you can infinitely have it. And in version 1.0, you can go off of the screen there and you can screen wrap to the end of the level pretty much. So don't want to miss this shot into the bonus though. It's pretty big. And I'm still out of bounds right now, so yeah, so if you fail this bonus, then you gotta redo the whole level. So I'll try to be careful to not touch that B over there. This is the big obstacle, I think. Huh, so apparently I lied about being overestimate. I guess I just overreacted to the 10,000 deaths I had. But yeah, since the rest of the run is, assuming that I don't mess up K rules, should be about 1 minute and 15 seconds left, so yeah, you can do the math. I'm genuinely surprised though that I'm not like minute overestimate. I think maybe just because my movement in general is a lot better than it used to be, then like I can make like so many more mistakes and get away with it apparently. So yeah, if you grab those purple smokes, it inverts your controls, so left and right are reversed. Oh my god. Left and right and reversed, and then up and down are reversed. Unfortunately, I was talking over the audio, so I miscounted how many shots he did. So I just got hit from him shooting one more shot than I thought he was going to. So yeah. Just need to not get hit. Final cycle, there you go. And time. Yeah, so I hope that all y'all enjoyed the run. Thanks again for watching, everybody. So I actually forgot who was up next. I thought it was Bean, but I might be making that up. Oh, Tetsuo and Pyle's race. I completely forgot. All right, I'm gonna actually catch that race. Yeah, so yeah, I saw Pyle in chat earlier. And yeah, yeah, we both run Gimmick for the NES, so we're both in that community together. So definitely a fun streamer. So and also Telio too, also mentioned. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Yeah, if you want to shoot me a follow, yeah, I'll type a heart in chat so you can click my name if you want, or Ryan_Ford522 in the name for potential YouTube viewers and whatnot. So yeah, thanks again for having me, everybody from Retrothon. And yeah, you haven't seen the last of me yet. I got 4 more games to run during this week, so y'all will see me. It's double checking if I got 102, and there it is. Yep.